out, the way you pour it out. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for it now. Thank you for your love, the way you pour it out. Thank you for your blessings.
So yeah, I'm on my way to pick up Century. I'm from school. Might go throw the football. Want to finish this video now that my car's clean. I have so many people asking me about this car. It's so unique. So I figure it would be best to just do a video. So hopefully people stop asking me. And it's cool, you know. It's something I wish I would have known. I might would have bought one sooner. Once someone educated me on all that this car can do and the benefits of owning one, it made sense to me. I was not planning on spending what I spent on this car when I was looking to buy a car, but it actually turned out to be a investment. I consider this car an asset, not a liability. Most time when you buy a car, it's a liability. It's not going to increase in value. And actually, this car in this economy, with the whole issue with the chips that they're creating, it's not just this car, but used cars are, well, in a lot of cases, worth more than they were when they bought them. I don't know if that's the case with my car, but if I were to trade it in right now or sell it right now to like Carvana or something like that, I would get a really good amount for this car, and it's tempting. Anyways, the benefits of owning this car, some of those are which, well, for one, it'll drive for you. So I didn't pay the extra however much it was to get the full self-driving. It'll come pick you up like a valet. So if you park somewhere at the mall, the movies, or whatever, you can, I guess, remote control the car. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's like you control it from your phone, and the car comes to pick you up. Not only that, but on the highway, it'll exit past people for you and turn and just take you where, completely to your destination without you doing anything. That's my understanding. However, I know it's still in beta mode. My car, I didn't feel like I needed that. What my car does do is it will drive for me on autopilot to my destination. Not just cruise control, which most cars have, but it actually turns, follows. It has numerous cameras and sensors around the car. It'll hit the brake for me. And I just did it myself. Somebody kind of pulled out in front of me. I hit the brake myself. The reason I did that is because it's kind of too sensitive. It kind of like hits the brake a little too hard. But the cool thing is these cars update like a phone. So they're always coming out with new updates. And so they can fix that kind of stuff. So like right now, my car is driving me, and I'm able to be on the phone doing this video. I'm able to send emails. I'm able to text. I'm able to reach in the back seat and help my son, and just get stuff done while I'm on the road. And so one of the other benefits is it's supposed to be one of the safest cars in the world. The airbags not only deploy from the front of the vehicle, but from all sides, and somehow I think from the top too, just like the whole car, if I'm not mistaken, becomes a whole airbag. Hopefully I'll never have to test that out. It's also one of the fastest cars, for the simple reason that there's no gears, so there's no transmission, so it's not like it's not having to shift. It's just you hit the gas all the way to the floor, and it's gonna go. It's gonna get up. My car is not the fastest of all Teslas. I got one of the cheaper Tesla models. This is a Model 3. I got the smaller, I think the smallest battery you can get, which is 215, 220 miles. And my car goes like 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds, which is still pretty fast. And then the main thing, like, okay, other than there's no real maintenance, I mean, the only maintenance that I'll have with this car is like tires, brakes, maybe. The only fluids this car uses is windshield wiper fluid. There's no oil, no antifreeze. So I'm not the main benefit for me is it runs off of electricity 100%. So I save let's just say $200 a month in gas right now. October 20th, I think is what today is. Gas is really high. Based on what I see people saying on Facebook, but I don't even have to pay attention to that. I'm not worried about that. I haven't paid for gas in almost 3 years now. See, I bought this car in 2019. I think October or so, 2019. Yeah, so 19. Well, I guess 2 years. So just in those 2 years, if I save $200 a month in gas, let's see how fast I am with my math. So 2,400 a year. That's almost $5,000. Was $4,800 in 2 years I've saved in gas. No oil change. That's not, including oil changes, antifreeze, things like that. I'll never have any issues with transmissions or radiators, things like that. My main concern with electric car was, well, is my electric bill gonna go up? Yeah, I'm gonna save in gas, but my electric bill is probably gonna go up, right? I haven't noticed any change in my electric bill whatsoever. So that was really cool. And someone explained to me that he created this car, Elon created this car in such a way that it's supposed to not make your electric bill go up, which is awesome. Car is supposed to last at least 500,000 miles. And if that's the case, then, I feel like this was a really good investment if you consider over the course of however many years. If you just do the math, in 2 years, I've put 36,000 miles on this car. So, I'll let y'all figure that one out. But I don't have to know the precise numbers. I don't have to know when I make an investment, like let's just say I was looking at investing in a house or something, I don't really need the exact numbers on everything. Like, I can take a common sense ballpark estimate approach and a worst case scenario approach to making a purchase, and that's usually how I look at things. And I was quickly able to tell that this car was definitely a good purchase and a worthwhile investment, an asset, not a liability. I don't like to talk numbers a whole lot online because I never ever want to try to come off like I'm bragging. A lot of people don't. That's why some of y'all might not even know I had this car, because you didn't see me just I've only posted one picture in my story, and it wasn't even necessarily of the car. The car was just in the background. Most people probably don't even know I got this car. You'll see me taking selfies in here, and if somebody knows enough about the interior of a Tesla, then they know, or if they've seen a picture of like the music I was listening to on my dashboard, then there's no like, everything is like this is the whole dashboard, this monitor, this computer here. So and as you see, like, it shows me driving and the cars around me. They say if you go in the graveyard, you can see like people walking if you drive a Tesla in the graveyard at night or something like that. I don't know. I haven't tried it. It's something I need to do. Anyways, I'm probably forgetting something. I just charge it up overnight. I plug it into a 110, leave it charged overnight. The only time I have to go to a charging station is if I am driving to Dallas. Then I'll stop, I-20. They got a charging station. Stop there. Make sure I'm all the way at full battery. And that's kind of the only downfall to this car is, like, if I go to Dallas, having the smaller battery that I've got, it turns like a 2-hour trip into like a maybe 3.5-hour trip, because I got to charge 2 or 3 different times. Yeah, 3 different times if I go to Dallas. So, yep, that's that. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell y'all how much it costs, because I don't like sharing numbers, like I said, on social media and stuff. So because people think, just because people be thinking like, oh, you're rich if you got a fancy car. Then again, like, this car was not that expensive. That's one reason why I kind of do want to share a number. But people are always curious. People are just like, oh, that's $100,000 car. No, it's not. This car that I got, I paid around 45 grand for. And that's because I got the white. The only extras I got were the seats and the wheels, because the factory wheels, I didn't like it all, and so spent a little extra on the upgrade on the wheels and the white interior. And other than that, so yeah, this was a $45,000 car, give or take. And I almost didn't buy it. One of the main reasons was because the insurance that I was using, Geico, for my car insurance from my other cars, and for the vehicle I had before this, and Geico quoted me like $300 or $400 a month insurance on this car, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not. I can't afford the car payment and $400 a month insurance. So thankfully I shopped around in State Farm, which I don't really have anything good to say about State Farm other than, and if you work for State Farm, it's not a personal attack or anything like that, just as far as like a lot of the real estate stuff in the State Farm, I can't really think of a whole lot of good things to say, but I will say the prices are pretty competitive especially when it comes to insurance for a Tesla. So State Farm made it possible, and I didn't shop around a whole bunch of different places. There's probably other places too, but the State Farm that I use for this vehicle made it possible for me that I got a quote from, made it possible for me to even own this car and for it to be affordable. So I got to give that to State Farm. And other than that, I don't necessarily always like the attention that it gets. I feel like it's kind of a distraction for some people. Like, they just want to talk about the car, and I'm like, okay. But when you see somebody, you know, or you know, that you ain't seen, oh man, you got to, and I got to go through and, like I said, explain all about it, answer all the same questions. So from here on out, I'm probably just gonna send people this link. I'm gonna be like, subscribe to my YouTube and watch this channel. I mean, watch this video. I'm not answering your questions. Because I've just answered them from so many people. I'm trying to be rude though. Anyways, I am driving now. I kind of take it on and off of autopilot. Oh snap! See, it's kind of jerking right now a little bit. It's just a little too touchy on the brakes, you know. Hopefully they'll fix that. Anyways, also, you know, it's good for the environment. And I got a lot of oil field buddies that I love, friends and family. So I'm definitely not a hater on the oil field people at all. But I do dislike these big stank diesel trucks with these basketball rim size mufflers that just blow black smoke all over people all throughout the highway. Like, I don't like breathing that stuff in. Like, I don't know anybody that does. And anyways, I'll get a couple thumbs down from some oil field guys on this video. But anyways, I'm not against oil field guys or nothing like that. I just that is one main reason why people are getting these cars, and one of the reasons that people are going electric is, you know, for the environment, you know. But I can't really say that was like, you notice that was the last thing I even thought of. But man, I appreciate y'all watching. If you want to buy a Tesla, if you plan on buying a Tesla, then I encourage you to use my referral code. Then I believe we'll both, if you use the referral code, we'll both get like, I think we both get, if not, I know for sure I do. I get like, it's not gonna cost you anything extra, but I get, if you use my referral code, I get like a certain amount of like free charging at the charger station. So charging at the charger station is another good point that I forgot. It's only like $2 to fill her up all the way, you know, or something like that. So it's really cheap. If I do go to the charging station when I'm going to Dallas or something like that, it's like $1.50 to go from wherever I'm at to full battery. So I think I pretty much touched on everything. If you got any guys have any other questions, man, feel free to comment. Even if you don't have questions, please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell. What that does for me is that helps this video to be viewed by more people, and it helps me as somebody who is trying to create content and trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate it. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Keep God first. Stay in your word. Get back in church.